Welcome to Green Bay Classics YouTube. Jordy here. We are on our way on Maine. So thanks for joining me. We'll find our way. We're in the Corvette this morning. I really wanted to take the Camaro, but West Bend is like an hour and 20 minutes away. There we go. Hopefully that's still working. Had to pull up the GPS, even though I just know I have to head south for quite a while. Hopefully everyone is having, or is going to have, a great, Labor Day weekend. People are going back to school. Football season's like fully underway. Been watching some high school scores lately, just to see how the area is doing, and same old powerhouses as usual it seems, but it's fun. I'll roll up the passenger window a little bit just in case that's coming in bad. Like I said, we're in the 85 Corvette today. Gets really good gas mileage, but we will have to stop for gas. Like right now we're averaging 23.5 miles per gallon for 1985 and still being 230 horsepower. Not too bad. The height of emissions were really kicking in, or probably full swing by then. Late 70s they were already in and involved, so mid 80s they were already fully deep involved. First town we're heading through is Hilbert. Our old favorite little Mexican restaurant used to be in Hilbert, but now the same people that were there now moved the restaurant to Brilliant. So now they're even closer, and it's like really awesome. So our favorite Mexican place got closer to us, and their new little location is like really cute, and I hope they do well. So I'm kind of excited about that, but I'm pretty sure they kept the same name, so I'm pretty sure it's Gloria's Cantina, and that's so whatever the whole ordeal was with Mr. Taco, that guy, like that restaurant was still, like, it was the same woman that pretty much ran it, and she was, we went there for years with her, and it was awesome. And then whatever happened, and then the Mr. Taco location turned into Gloria's, and then now Gloria's, like, we thought it just disappeared and closed, but here it turns out that it actually went to Brilliant. So awesome. So if you ever come to Brilliant, let me know if you hit up Gloria's, and I'll come out, because I'm fat and I like to eat, and I like supporting local small businesses that treat people right. And I say that last part importantly, that treat people right, because there's a lot of local small businesses that don't treat people right. So I don't openly say just, oh yeah, support anyone local. Like, there's plenty of assholes local too, so you definitely don't need to do that. Kind of that meme that goes around, like, and I like it actually. It's believe what you might hear. Like, to some I'm an asshole, and to some I'm rightly so an asshole, and some people deserve to be an asshole too. And I'm definitely not one to be like stepped on or walked on at all, taken advantage of, or lied to. I really love when people like don't understand like how I am with messages and emails. Like I keep all that stuff because I like having a memory of, like, I don't like having to remember everything I say. Like if I know that I was upfront and honest, I can just go back to that point and see exactly what happened and be done. No big deal whatsoever. You know, so when people come back and they don't, like, because they don't remember saying, or they lost the message, like they think that, like, that it didn't come true or that it wasn't like legit. Like, no, like, hopefully you understand that just because you think a message can't be seen anymore, that you're not held accountable. It's definitely not the case. Like I love paying like harder money for someone to install an engine and get it back not running, get it back, all the fucking plug wires are messed up. Like that's the kind of stuff that leaves you with a real bad taste. And that's why, I mean, when people ask, I mean, recommendations, I mean, they see that I'm active in the car community in the area. I mean, it's great. I can definitely let people know who to stay away from and who might seem really good on the outside, but then once you actually get to know them a little bit, they're not so much. It's always so easy, like being first and upfront, and then when you get a couple years into these people and you actually see the type of quality they turn out, then you actually find out what people are made of. Like you have to honestly, like, respect some of these hard-earned, small-time businesses that have been around 20, 25 years and made it through all these, like, Karens of the world and all these, not even Karens, but just these people that, I mean, like a couple mechanics that I've worked with. I mean, just horrible people that will take advantage of people. And I mean, that's not the type of people we want in the car community, but sadly there's way more of them out there than people realize. So it sucks, but it's a sad fact. Like, it's really easy because I didn't start in the car community. I mean, I came in with a fresh set of eyes. I mean, I came in from farmers and hunters, bloggers, you know, Uber, through and through. I mean, stuck somewhere between Canadian logger and deer hunting expert survivalists. You know, you need to survive, so you shoot venison, you know. I mean, that's all it is. So coming into it and not having any idea, and then putting your trust into some people that, I mean, are supposed to take care of you and then absolutely don't, it just leaves you with a horrible taste in your mouth. And you can just repeatedly read story after story of that. Like, people go on, I mean, in the day, people go on Craigslist, find a mechanic who had a really good write-up, and then it'd be, I mean, they give them thousands of dollars and they turn out absolute garbage. If they turned out anything at all, some would take your money in your car, some would take your money and leave the car. I mean, it's just story after story. And I mean, they're out there and it happens. So it's like, oh, well, I mean, it wouldn't happen. I mean, trust me, I've been fooled too many times, and I'm at the point now that I don't get fooled anymore, and I can see through bullshit. And I mean, but I mean, I don't want anyone to go through what I had to go through to be in the car community. If someone has to pay the lessons that I had to pay, whew, like, no, I would feel horrible for any person that does that. Like, that's why consulting, like, when people talk to me, like, I don't charge anything. Like, I get about so much free information that people charge for. It's unreal, but that's not what I'm about. I'd much rather see someone happy and know that I gave them good advice than let someone jump in and get way over their head. Like, recently, I've been getting contacted to do car inspections. So someone out of state contacts me to inspect a vehicle in somewhere in my area for them to inspect for them instead of them. And I've been really enjoying it. And I mean, the best part is just being completely honest. And I mean, it sucks for the sellers, but I mean, I don't want to know what they're negotiating. I don't want to know prices. I don't want to know anything. I'll come, I'll look at the car, I'll take the pictures that I think are necessary, I'll give you up front, and then afterwards, once I have my opinions, you can let me know that stuff. But otherwise, I mean, I want a blank slate to go in. I mean, if it's a great deal, I'll tell you if it's a great deal. If I think someone's trying to get you over, then I did. I recently told someone that was trying to get worked over. It was a Jimmy in our area, and I mean, the guy it started at $35,000. And I mean, when I looked at it, it was like, it was okay work, and I mean, someone would love it, and it was awesome. But man, was it $35,000? Not even close. I mean, for the level of craftsmanship and that work, I mean, it was on a level that I could afford, and I can't afford $35,000. But I mean, that's the point that I know. I can tell if something's done really nice, or I can tell something's in my general area. I mean, and I can tell those things, and I know where to look at this point. I mean, Wisconsin, Michigan, anyone that doesn't know rust at this point is blind or not paying attention. That's what it feels like. I'm going to check GPS real quick. It don't get lost or that. I'm not sure what it does. I'll have to go back and watch, or someone will have to tell me. So now we are going through Chilton. All these little small towns are our competitors. I coach golf for Brilliant, so we golf against Chilton, we golf against Kiel, against Sheboygan Falls, against Mount Collie, and against all these little towns like us by us, so it's kind of fun. So I also know quite a few courses in the area, which is also nice. There we go. So now my GPS showed up overlay. Someone's joining us. Thanks for joining. We're on our way to West Bend this morning. Little foggy, little cloudy, but it didn't look bad on the radar or anything, so, but I didn't think it was worth taking the risk of the Camaro. golf scene. There's someone we golf with.